This is one of my videos that's going to ruffle a few feathers, but it's about a whistleblower who mysteriously died in the late 90s after speaking up at a military preparedness convention about aliens, and we know him by the name of Phil Schneider. Phil Schneider was a government geologist and engineer and had 17 years experience working with government black projects and carried a level 3 security clearance. He co-invented methods used in shaped charge explosives research to facilitate the building of underground military and submarine bases. While working on one of these underground bases back in 1979, they noticed that their equipment just kept breaking, so Phil Schneider, along with some Green Berets, went to go investigate the problem. And when he got off the elevator, this man claims that he not only saw, but was also shot at by a 700-foot-tall gray alien. I hope that y'all do your own research, and if you can find any videos of this speech at the convention on YouTube, because they keep getting taken down, you can plainly see in his videos that he's missing 2 fingers, and he claims that that was from this incident. He described what the alien shot him with as some sort of a beam of light, claims that it burned 2 fingers, his left foot, burned some toenails, and in his own words, he claims that it opened him up like a fish. While this was happening, the only reason that he lived was because one of the Green Berets that was behind him had shoved him back into the elevator and immediately sent him back up. They claim that 66 military men lost their lives in this incident. At this convention and many other conventions that he spoke at, he openly tells the crowd that every president, every senator, and every cabinet member is just outright lying to the public about not knowing about aliens, and claims that the US military knew about flying discs as early as 1933, and so did the Germans. They found 11 races of aliens, as well as discovered different kinds of strange metals made from alien technology, and claims that the US military knew about it since 1909, and he also brought some samples to the convention. He traveled the country and spoke up on this subject at many military conventions, and while this was going on back in the 90s, in his words, he claims that the Defense Intelligence Agency goons just showed up at his house and tried to kidnap his daughter. Apparently his ex-wife had pointed a gun at them and threatened them, "If I see you again, I'll shoot you on sight." And you cannot threaten a federal agent, and she's not in jail. She never went to jail. And this man's death is listed as suicide. So supposedly he killed himself in the late 90s. And this is just like the tip of the iceberg, so I'll have to do my research for part 2. Stay tuned.